Books, books. I like books. I'm gonna read them all.
Hi readers, Chris here. Welcome to my channel where I review fantasy, Stephen King, all sorts of books, and today I'm doing the Stephen King book tag. There was a ton of people doing this tag like about a month ago, and so many people tagged me because I am a huge Stephen King fan. Honestly, I can't even remember all the people that tagged me, so if you did tag me, thank you so much. This tag was originally created by Jess Book Girl TV. I will link her channel down below. And yeah, I want to get through this one quickly today, so let's jump right in. Question number 1 is, how did you get into reading Stephen King? And honestly, I don't know. I don't remember. I remember picking up Stephen King when I was in high school, probably because he was so popular and well-known and such a prolific writer. I don't really remember what first drew me to him, honestly, because it was so long ago. I know what draws me to him now is his writing, his characters, his stories, but I really don't remember what drew me to him at first. Question number 2 is, what is the first Stephen King book you ever read? I've talked about this recently, and that is Insomnia. Specifically, this actual version of Insomnia I read in high school. Again, I have no idea why I randomly picked up this chunky King book. I really don't. I wish I did, but it definitely started me on a lifetime journey of loving Stephen King. Question number 3 is, have you read a King book in the year that you were born? Yes, absolutely. I was born in '83, and there were multiple books that came out that year, so the favorite one, or one of my personal favorites, is Christine. It may be because my name is Christine, but I definitely love that book. Question number 4 is, which of his books do you prefer to collect? Hardcover, softcover, special editions, doesn't matter. For me, I'm going to say it doesn't matter. Most of my King collection has all been picked up secondhand at book sales, libraries, etc. So I got whichever ones were available. However, if I had to pick, I definitely like to have hardcovers. Question number 5 is, how many of his books are on your bookshelf? I'm going to have to count and be right back. The answer is 70. I currently have 70 Stephen King books on my shelf. Question number 6 is that Stephen King is known for long and gory novels. Are there any of his novels that were tough to read? I guess there's not any that were quote-unquote tough to read. I guess I would say Rose Madder was the one that I enjoyed reading the least. Mostly because half the book is told through the perspective of a man who is incredibly violent and abuses his wife, and being inside the mind of a person like that is really unpleasant. So yeah, I guess Rose Madder is the toughest read that I've had to do. Question number 7 is, have you DNF'd a King book? No, I have not, because I don't DNF. Question number 8 is, have you read his books in publication order? And most of you should know that I am currently in the middle of doing that right now. Question number 9 is, what Stephen King book would you like to read that you haven't read yet? I guess I would say some of his recent ones, like Holly, Fairy Tale. I feel so left out when I see everyone else reading those books, but because I am on this journey to read by publication date, I'm just not willing to break that streak yet. Question number 10 is, name a King book that you didn't like that others did. I feel like most of King's books, there's people that like them and people that don't. I would say the most recent one would probably be Bag of Bones. I didn't hate it, but I was more on the dislike side, and I know a lot of people that really liked that one. I know other people that didn't like it as well, but that's probably the most recent one that I can think of. Question number 11 is, name a book of his that is underrated. I'm actually going to go with Different Seasons. So this is a collection of 4 novellas, and it's one of his earlier works, and I don't love every story in there, but the ones that I do like, I think are particularly good. And one of them, Rita Hayward in the Shawshank Redemption, I think doesn't get enough credit, because I don't think that people realize that Shawshank Redemption is a Stephen King story. So that would be my answer to that one. Question number 12 is creepy characters. Which Stephen King character would you like to have dinner with? Oh boy, I feel like if I have dinner with any of his characters, I would probably end up dead. But I guess I'd have to go Annie Wilkes, Misery, because I don't know, I find her so fascinating. I want to spend some time with her before, she chops my legs off and kills me. Question number 13 is, has Stephen King inspired you to read or write? Short answer, no. I'm not really a writer, and I was reading way before I started reading Stephen King. I'm still reading now, so I was already doing that, so I can't say that he inspired me. But he's definitely inspired me to write or to read different types of books. Question number 14 is, if you met Stephen King, what would you say? Oh gosh, so many. I guess the first thing I would just say is thank you. Some of his books have gotten me through difficult times in my life, and I think that's something that's really special. Question number 15, have you ever been to Bangor, Maine? No. No, I have not. Question number 16, which do you prefer, King books or King movies? Definitely books. This is not just a King thing. I pretty much always prefer books rather than movie adaptations. Question number 17, name your favorite Stephen King movies. I guess my 3 favorite off the top of my head are Shawshank Redemption, Misery, and then The Green Mile. And then finally, question number 18 is to tag people. I'm not going to tag anyone because I know a lot of people have already done this one, but if you haven't and you want to, please do feel free to tag me so that I can hear your responses. And yeah, that is it for this tag today. I think I got through that one in record time. So as always, now I want to know from you, how would you answer some of these questions? Do you have any favorite King books or King movies? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe to my channel for more bookish stuff coming your way soon. All right, everyone, happy reading.